Welcome back. We are introducing our new show, Hot Topics with Aunt and Andrew, because family's everything.
Until it's not, but we love
So, what do you
juicy,
think?
juicy gossip.
Oh, you want to
The
start with Juicy Joe because of the gossip? Let's start with
Juicy
Juicy Joe.
Joe. I want to tell you, Juicy Joe Giudice, Giudice, however you want to
Yes.
say it this way. I like Giudice. If I am ever elected president of the United States, and I'd like to announce my candidacy right here today, that would be a hot topic. The first thing I will do if elected, so all the Housewives fans would vote for me, would be to pardon Joe Giudice and absolve him of his crimes. And so he could come back to the United States and move back to Jersey, because I'm going to tell you, that would be so good with Louis and Teresa and Giudice coming back. Oh my God. And then Giudice would bump into Gorga. Oh my God, it'd be so
Okay,
good.
but let's talk about him. He's doing the celebrity boxing match,
Yeah.
which needs to be live streamed.
Oh, I
just
hope so.
I want it to be live streamed. It's
He's fighting Antonio Sabato Jr.
but I need to ask too, when do you call it Joe Giudice? Like it's a celebrity to us, but this ain't no real celebrity boxing match. Joe Giudice is a celebrity.
Joe Giudice is probably more well known than Antonio Sabato Jr.
Okay, maybe. Then maybe it's like a
Yeah,
really low
I'm.
level celebrity.
Yeah, I think it's real. What was? Have you ever seen one? I saw Tanya Harding in the ring with someone, but I don't remember who it was now.
You guys love you and my mother and my grandmother loved that when it was all happening. You guys were
Yeah,
really
with Nancy Kerrigan.
the
It
rink
wasn't
was near
Nancy.
us.
Yeah, it wasn't Nancy Kerrigan, but Joe's in Naples also this week. He had to go back to Italy. I don't know why.
Well,
but
everyone's traveling. That's another thing.
everybody. Teresa's in Europe. And why
In
did they all go to
Ibiza.
Europe this week? It's very funny to me. It's very suspect
I
that
think Louis
none of
has a lot of
them.
money overseas. That's where he's pushed all of his money from his multi-level marketing, like he did, like Jen Shaw. And so
Oh,
they go away all the
maybe.
time, and then they spend money that's there.
Oh, kind of like Whitey Bulger had money and safety deposit
Maybe.
boxes all
It's
over the
just surprising.
country.
Like, I just don't know. Louis, they go on the most extravagant trips. Like,
Extravagant trips. Do you think
I'm
Tree's
just
paying for
so,
them all though?
I don't know how she could be. I'm sorry. I'm not like, I don't know anything about their finances. I don't know. I have an idea of how much she makes good money. Don't get me wrong. But like,
But
I
she's
just
at a
think,
different level of spending. Is she's spending as if she's making like 15, 20 million a year, not a million in Housewives. Yeah.
yeah, but I'm sure she makes a couple more million in endorsements and pay for posts and cameos and everything that they do.
No, maybe cameos.
But like I'm just saying that it's still a little excess. I have been around housewives that have you can tell just live within their means and like they just live longer, happier, healthier lives. That's
Yeah,
all I'll
for
say.
sure, for sure. Well, also in Jersey, Fuda had another attack, and it turns out he collapsed and he had to have his gallbladder out. Oh, poor John
Don't you
Fuda.
know how like don't you have experience with that in a way?
Yeah, I do have an experience. Somebody I know also collapsed and had to have their gallbladder out, but they were much older in life.
That's what I wanted you to say.
John Fuda's a little young to be having gallbladder problems. You know what they say about gallbladder problems? It's usually the 4 F's. I hate to say the word. It's usually fat, 40, female, and there's one other, I forget it now, but it's usually you're over 40, you're fat, and you're female have the
Oh,
most gallbladder problems. I
huh.
still have
Interesting.
my gallbladder
I do too. I do
for
too.
now.
Well,
Okay.
so
Oh,
you know what? As much as we're not big Fuda fans, recover well,
yeah,
John.
of course. I don't want anybody to miss out on their
Especially
gallbladder.
because the Fudas and the Gorgas have decided to go into business together.
Oh
Did you
my
know
God.
that?
No, I have no idea. What is the business?
They're starting a like beauty it's a like a space where people can come and do their treatments. Like if they're
Oh,
opening up spaces for people to like administer
okay.
Botox, to do
Okay.
facials, to like
Oh,
so
they
it's
are.
studio
Okay.
spots.
There are these places around where they're like a big, multiple, like little offices. And like a hairdresser goes in and she has one chair and she rents this space. People do like facials, Botox, massages, like one person. And it's like they got one massage table in there. And you go in and they give you a massage and you leave. And there's all these other people. Yeah, we've got them around. Oh, that's what they're going to do?
You know what I think it's all driven by? Panic. You know what think they're thinking of? They're
They don't
thinking
have a
of Paul
job.
Nassif and Terry DeBro. They're thinking of like a
Oh.
spin-off. They're thinking like, oh, we're not going to be on Jersey anymore. Our husbands are funny. They're cool. Let's see if we can start this business. We'll invest in the business. We'll bring in some crazy characters that administer the different things and that work there.
Oh, that
And
could
then
be.
we're
Who
going to dive
knows?
into this new show space where it's like Melissa and Rachel's little salon or something,
Yeah, but
that kind
neither
of a
one of
whole
them
thing.
is ever gonna like, and neither one of them are doing work.
Oh, it's gonna work just as well as Teresa and Joey's pasta shop. It's gonna
Yeah,
go
or how
just
about, although I miss the pasta store. And you know what? When you go back to that, Joe was foreshadowing. He said someday we're going to be living over this place tree.
well, don't even go there. But that he knew
Could
exactly what he was
happen.
saying there.
All right, what
And
else
then
we got?
let's finish with this for our first week of Hot Topics. Mary
Hot
Cosby is
topics
getting divorced from her
from
grandpa, and they have picked up the cameras in Salt Lake. They're filming. I just have to
Do
tell
you think
you,
she found a father figure?
if it was any other housewife that like I felt enjoyed filming the show and that like wanted the fame and that wasn't like going to McDonald's to get a Chick-fil-A sandwich when they or
Right.
a fillet of fish sandwich when
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
instead of playing the lawn games, then I would say, "Oh my God, how many people are trying to copy Scandival?" But Mary Cosby doesn't think that far. She
No,
doesn't love the show. None of that. I
none
think that what we need to be scared of,
is
the
that.
only thing I can think of is that Mary M. Cosby has finally gone and seen a shrink. And that should be scary to everyone.
Oh
Because
my
if
God,
she
I
could find a
can't.
way to handle some of these big emotional barriers that she clearly has, which I think bothered all of us last season, and can come on the show, but just be as wacky and batshit, but with actual like purpose and feelings and like the ability to like not be so kooky with her arguments. And they all should be scared because she's meant for television and she's a star. She's just not been able to focus on it or be able to really be all in. And if this is her, like, just because if she woke up from realizing, wow, what is this guy doing for me? Why am I married to him? Then maybe it's the same wake up as, oh, wow, I need to stop calling Whitney a little girl and I need to show the world why she's a little girl.
Yeah, but I
I'd
have
be
one
scared.
question. Who
Yeah.
gets the house?
I was going to say who, like, what does she
Who
call him
gets
now?
the house?
My ex-husband, but he's still my grandpa. You know? Like, it's like, I don't know. Hey,
Oh,
who's that? That's my
great.
ex-husband. What's his name? Oh, my grandpa.
Grandpa. How do you, I mean, it makes everything really weird.
Maybe her son and his wife get the house.
Oh, they're married too.
I
Oh
know.
my God, I
So,
can't wait
anywho,
for Salt
well,
Lake.
tune into our weekly recaps. Keep checking weekly for our little hot
Hot
topics. And we
topics.
love you guys. And we hope you gave a little laughter, a little inside scoop, and share in the comments what you think about what we think was the most outrageous of the week. Talk soon.
Bye.
Bye.